Hi YouTube viewers, this is a part 2 video of installing new radio in Lexus ES300 97 model. So I have decided to bypass the amplifier because I was not happy with the sound quality and some of the distortion engine sound that I used to hear. So let me show you all the prep work that I have done. This is like a $20 investment to bypass the amplifier. So first I have purchased this Metra wiring harness 701761. This harness has two adapters. One is a 10 pin and the other one is a 6 pin, out of which 2 pins are missing in the middle. So there are 4 pins, but it's a 6 pin adapter. And I have extended the wires of these adapters by about 3.5 feet because these adapters will connect to the amplifier harness, current one, which is present in the glove box. So all of these wires have to go from glove box into the head unit area. I also have created a new wire which is for the sub. So the sub output on my head unit is of RCA form, so I just have extended, used one connector which was lying around and just using a different color wire, that's all. So for audio speaker wires I am using the normal audio copper wires, and for the power wires red, blue, red, yellow, orange, etc. I am using the special wires which I purchased from Walmart. This is 16 gauge 30 feet. So these are nice wires. So all the wires that are carrying some power, I am using this one, and for black also I found the same one. So ground and power, all those wires are extended using those wires. Now the amplifier, I haven't opened up the glove box yet, but this is how it should look like for Pioneer. If you have a NAC version, then don't use these instructions because your amplifier will be different. So this one has this 14 or 15 pin connector which is input. So the connector here connects to the radio and brings the pre-amplified signals into the amplifier, into this connector. And these are the outputs, 10 pin and 6 pin. So these are the outputs that go from amplifier to the speakers. Now if you look at the wiring harness, it matches exactly with this pin layout. So this is 10 pin, that matches exactly the 10 pin layout, and this is a 6 pin that matches exactly with the 6 pin. But you will see that the middle 2 pins which are missing in the Metra harness, those pins are present in the amplifier. So these 2 middle pins, so these are the pins on which the sub wire has to be attached. So this white wire that I have prepared for the sub with this end, its other 2 ends need to be connected to these 2 middle pins. So that has to be soldered outside on the female connector because there is no pin on these connectors. So only these 2 wires have to be soldered. Rest everything we should be able to just pull out the female connectors from here and plug in these adapters that are from Metra. So that's the prep work, and I will show you when I open the glove box regarding the connections. Okay, so I have removed the glove box, and let me explain how I removed the glove box. So this is the top portion of the glove box, and it has 3 screws here. This is the first one, second and third screw position, and at the bottom end, at this point there is 1 screw, and at this point there is a 10 millimeter nut on it. So the way to do it is, on this strip, just pull it from the sideways little bit and shift it towards the door, and this will give an opening for the place where this 10 millimeter screw is present. So take that off and then take the other screws off. So these are how the screws look like. This is the 10 millimeter one, and these are all other 4 screws. So after that, just pull this glove box off. There is nothing else that is holding it, and this is how the area behind the glove box looks like. So this is where the amplifier is. I see that the top connector is that 14 pin, and then there are 2 wires. These two, the bottom 2, are the 10 and 6 pin ones. So I just need to take out these 2 connectors and then proceed. I will leave the top one inside and then just take the 2 bottom ones out. So I have pulled both the connectors out now. So this is that 6 pin one. So on this 6 pin one, these middle 2 wires, the green with a black stripe and green with a red stripe, is the positive and negative for the sub. So green with red is positive, green with black is negative. And here is the other one, 10 pin regular. So not difficult to take them out. Just press on this middle tab and pull them off. So both were like that. They have a tab on the middle. Just pull them off. So I have soldered the sub wire, and all the wires have been pushed through this opening. It is not difficult to slip in all the wires one by one. Now they have been soldered to the amplified harness of the new head unit. So all wires are connected now. I just need to now tie up these loose ends. Okay, I have inserted the new harness that I had prepared, and all wires are tied up nicely. So this side is done, and I'm just going to close it now. So at this end all the wires are tied up again. So it is much simpler now. All this other stuff, the wireless receiver and the noise filters, all of these other things are out now. So there is no preamp outputs, it's all amplified outputs which will be connected to the new head unit. So here is how it looks after everything done. All issues are resolved. Bass, treble is fantastic. The sound clarity is fantastic. Absolutely no static. So all issues are resolved. There is only one thing I would suggest to anyone who is following this video is to use the amplified sub outputs on your head unit. If you find an amplified sub output, use that one. I had to use the pre-amplified sub output. It seems like it did not turn on the sub, or it is too low. But otherwise, I'm absolutely 100% satisfied with the sound quality now. So let me know if you have any question. This completes my initiative of doing the amplifier bypass in 97 Lexus ES300. Thank you.